A young England team with virtually no international experience in goal has been named by manager Gareth Southgate for the 2018 World Cup in Russia. Southgate included 5 standby players in addition to a 23-man roster released Wednesday. Nearly 3 weeks remain until the June 4 deadline for the final list to be submitted to FIFA. The squad, with an average age of 26, is the 3rd youngest team ever selected by England for a World Cup. For the Nation, by the Nation. Among the notable omissions is goalkeeper Joe Hart, capped 75 times and the starter when qualifying commenced but tainted by a poor season at West Ham. Southgate instead opted for Jordan Pickford, Everton, Jack Butland, Stoke City, and Nick Pope, Burnley. Pickford and Butland have only 9 caps combined, and Pope is one of 2 uncapped players selected. With Joe, we've got 3 other goalkeepers who have had very good seasons, and the decision I was faced with was, do I keep Joe in and have experience around the group, said Southgate on the England FA's official website. Or give the 3 guys who have basically had a better season a chance? We felt the players all needed to be in on merit after their performances this season. The most capped player on the list is Chelsea defender Gary Cahill, 58, who struggled to hold down a regular spot as the Blues finished 5th. Danny Welbeck has scored the most goals, 15, but the go-to man will be Spurs striker Harry Kane, who has netted 12 goals in his 23 international appearances and this past season scored 30 Premier League goals to finish second behind Mohamed Salah, 32. Southgate also has the 2 men who finished 4th and 5th in the Golden Boot race. Jamie Vardy netted 20 and Raheem Sterling bagged 18. At the international level, Vardy's 7 goals, 21 caps, is tied for 3rd with Ashley Young behind Welbeck and Kane. Uncapped Alexander-Arnold gets call. Young is one of several wing-backs, outside backs named by Southgate, who has used both 3-man and 4-man back lines. Also named is 19-year-old Liverpool defender Trent Alexander-Arnold, who has never been called up by England but performed so impressively this past season for Liverpool that Southgate included him. The manager's options in midfield are severely impaired by the serious knee injury suffered by Alec Oxlade-Chamberlain against Roma in the Champions League. He is not expected to return until November. Southgate elected not to include Jack Wilshire, whose own injury misfortune certainly played a role in the manager's decision, and Adam Lallana, also slowed by injuries this season and one of those 5 named to the standby list. Eric Dier and Jordan Henderson will be the midfield linchpins, with a variety of choices out wide: Sterling, Marcus Rashford and Jesse Lingard. Henderson is the 2nd most capped player after Cahill with 38 appearances. Kane's Tottenham teammate Dele Alli is battling to get back into the starting lineup and could do just that when Southgate plays a more aggressive lineup, as he's expected to do in the first 2 group matches against Tunisia and Panama. England finishes Group G play against Belgium. Questions at centre-back. The toughest choices for Southgate will probably be in defence, where none of the traditional centre-backs, Cahill, Phil Jones, John Stones, enjoyed stellar club campaigns. Right-back Kyle Walker has been used centrally. He's one of several players Southgate can move around to get the right mix of balance and cohesion. I believe this is a squad which we can be excited about, said Southgate. We have a lot of energy and athleticism in the team, but players that are equally comfortable in possession of the ball, and I think people can see the style of play we've been looking to develop. Is a young group, but with some really important senior players, so I feel the balance of the squad is good, both in terms of its experience, its character and also the positional balance. Tune-ups. England plays warm-up games against Nigeria June 2nd and Costa Rica June 7th before travelling to Russia. England roster, 23 players, goalkeepers, Jack Butland, Stoke, Jordan Pickford, Everton, Nick Pope, Burnley. Defenders, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Liverpool, Gary Cahill, Chelsea, Fabian Delph, Manchester City, Phil Jones, Manchester United, Harry Maguire, Leicester City, Danny Rose, Tottenham, John Stones, Manchester City, Kieran Trippier, Tottenham, Kyle Walker, Manchester City, Ashley Young, Manchester United. Midfielders, Dele Alli, Tottenham, Eric Dier, Tottenham, Jordan Henderson, Liverpool, Jesse Lingard, Manchester United, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Chelsea. Forwards, Harry Kane, Tottenham, Marcus Rashford, Manchester United, Raheem Sterling, Manchester City, Jamie Vardy, Leicester City, Danny Welbeck, Arsenal.